Hi, I'm Chris Pate, Product Manager with Logitech G, and I'm here to talk to you today about our new G910 Orion Spark RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. Orion Spark was designed to give gamers an edge over the competition with our exclusive new Roamer G mechanical switches. We developed these switches from the ground up to deliver improved gaming performance. They have a 1.5mm actuation distance, which enables 25% faster activation than the most popular mechanical keyboard switch. They're also 40% more durable, rated at 70 million keystrokes. The center illuminated design means that the key stem is significantly wider than other mechanical keyboard switches, delivering a great click feeling with greater stability and less wobble. Orion Spark features full RGB illumination. You can customize each key from a palette of over 16 million colors, and the centralized LED with our custom light diffusing lens ensures that the entire keycap is illuminated evenly, not just the top part. You can customize the lighting in a number of different ways. Using Logitech gaming software, you can create distinct color zones, automatically illuminate only the keys that are active in the game you're playing, or set the entire keyboard to play back cosmetic effects like breathing, color cycling, and color waves. You can even set each individual key to a custom color if you want. We introduced the second screen information experience with the Game Panel LCD on our original G15 gaming keyboard. Game Panel fans have been asking for a while now when we're going to release a mechanical keyboard with an LCD. But rather than limiting the experience by attaching a small proprietary LCD, with Orion Spark we've released ARX Control. ARX Control is a new app for Android and iOS that will give you access to a wide range of information, including in-game stats, device configuration, system health, and even media controls. The app connects to LGS on your PC using Wi-Fi, and Orion Spark's mobile dock lets you keep it within an easy glance while you play. So there you have it, a quick tour of the G910 Orion Spark RGB mechanical gaming keyboard.
We're reviewing the Catz Strike TE gaming keyboard. It comes in at a lower price than most other mechanical keyboards, but does it offer the same level of performance? Let's find out in this review. The Catz keyboard has a metal base and heavy weight, which is typical of a mechanical keyboard. The keyboard has a slightly enhanced layout. It's not a bare bones keyboard. It does have some extra space on the frame, macro keys at the top, and more macro keys above the arrow keys. Keyboard layouts can be subjective, and I tend to prefer a bare bones layout, but the extra keys do come in handy. There's also a divider between the arrow keys and the letter keys, which is mostly for style. There is also a function key for media controls on the F5 through F12 keys. The wrist rest loosely attaches at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of wrist rests in general, and this one seems to be more cumbersome than anything, so I choose not to use it. Testing the keyboard with one of my favorite games, Shadow Warrior, it's responsive and comfortable. The keys have a light tactile feel with 45G actuation. Double taps happen a little too easily, but everything feels like it has a light touch. The Windows lock key is another convenient feature. It has a nice slider that can enable or disable the Windows button so you don't accidentally hit it while in game. This is incredibly helpful, and the fact that it's a slider makes it easy to tell if it's enabled. The macro keys can be programmed in the Catz software and has every possible programming feature I could imagine. You can map it to other basic keys, Windows functions, media functions, or custom macros. The C macro keys above the arrow keys have the same potential, so you have up to 12 programmable buttons in total. It's also just very easy to navigate the software. There are individual lighting settings for all the keys, the WSAD keys, and the arrow keys to control the level of illumination. If the lights are dim and you find yourself hunting for the right keys, this will definitely help you out. The support page in the software is also reassuring, as it has a tutorial video, a digital version of the manual, and the quick start guide. There's also easy options for downloading new drivers and profiles, as well as submitting a ticket for troubleshooting. It's always good when the manufacturer makes themselves available to the customers. The biggest difference between this keyboard and others from top keyboard manufacturers is that it uses Kailh switches. Kailh is a mechanical switch type that is cheaper because it's manufactured in China and doesn't have the same level of quality compared to the classic Cherry MX switches. If you are a keyboard nerd, you definitely want to stick with another keyboard that has Cherry MX switches. For the rest of us, the price versus performance ratio makes up for the difference. The key switches are rated for 50 million key presses, which is average among mechanical gaming keyboards in this price range. The Mad Catz keyboard retails at $78, which is cheaper than the high-end mechanical keyboards with a few extra features. For those of you who want macro and media keys at a sub $100 price, this can be a smart purchase. However, the enhanced layout and the kill switches may be a deal breaker for some picky keyboard users. I personally prefer high quality Cherry MX switches along with a basic keyboard, but objectively, I can say that this keyboard is not a bad deal. Leave a comment below with your opinion on keyboard layouts and switches. There's also a link to purchase this keyboard on Amazon in the description. Subscribe to the Skilled channel for more gaming peripheral reviews. If you are watching this outside of YouTube, you can go to the short link bit.ly/subscribe. If you are watching this outside of YouTube, you can go to the short link bit.ly/skilledsubscribe. You may also want to watch our video on Peric's PX3200 gaming keyboard or the ASIO X01 gaming mouse review.